We have an investigative report tonight on a story that you're seeing first on 10 News. The San Diego County Airport Authority is getting sued for ethnic discrimination.
The company behind the lawsuit says its employees were harassed and later fired from a multi-million-dollar project for being Middle Eastern. Our Jennifer Kastner is here with that investigation. Jennifer.
And more specifically, Steve, they were born in Syria and now work here in Southern California. This was a big project for them. It was almost $5 million, but they say they were dropped from the deal just a few months after getting hired.
It hurts a lot.
General contractor Sam Catby walks along the construction project at the San Diego airport that he says was supposed to be his, but he was fired. And the airport authority can't tell us why, because it doesn't talk about open cases.
During the time that this contract was being terminated was also during the travel ban.
Immigrants are welcome here.
The travel ban that led to protests at airports nationwide. Barred from entry were citizens from certain Muslim-majority countries, including Syria. That's where Catby and many of his employees are from. Catby came to the U.S. as a young man, graduated from Loyola Marymount University, and earned citizenship. He says all his Syrian-born employees scheduled to work on the airport project are also American citizens.
It was the airport authority's decision, possibly, that we don't want someone from a Middle Eastern descent to be working in a secured area.
It was a few months earlier when Catby's company was celebrating after winning a $4.7 million bid to add a gate and service road.
This is the area where we're supposed to dig.
But tensions with the airport authority began soon thereafter, he says, starting with contract issues that developed into concerns over ethnicity. He recalls an exchange he says happened between an airport authority director and his Middle Eastern project manager.
He said, "We don't know your company. There's a lot of Middle Eastern in there, we noticed."
He says the director stated that everyone from Washington to the third floor here at the airport is having problems with this many Middle Easterners on the job.
These are American citizens. They work like anybody else. I don't see why you are making this a big deal.
Yet he wanted to please, so he says he hired a new project manager who was not of Middle Eastern descent and reduced the number of employees of Middle Eastern descent from high security areas. But he tells us it wasn't enough.
It was a couple of months of mounting tension, and then finally they were just terminated.
Terminated for convenience, as stated in this letter provided by Catby. There is no further explanation. He says he appealed and was denied. The airport authority declined our request for an interview, adding it makes it a practice not to talk about issues concerning pending litigation.
I've been in the construction industry since 1984. I've never seen anything like this.
Catby tells us he is asking for more than $2 million in damages. He says this has severely impacted his business, his reputation, and his emotional state. Jennifer Kastner, 10 News.
Thank you.